Hope everybody is doing well. Let me type in the poll question. And we are just outside with Rosemary at the moment, starting this live up. It's not too hot out here. We'll see if the phone overheats. We are like in the 80s out here in North Carolina. Starting out here with Rosemary. We'll see how long she hangs out here with us. Because you never, ever, ever know. She's just staring into the furniture out here. Listening to the tree, not to the trees, what am I saying? Listening to the, it gives insight? Maybe. Maybe it does. Rosie. Yeah, might have to get a different angle with Rosemary, perhaps. Might have to flip it over the other way, but we will see. Time will tell. As we go on. But just listening to the birds right now. I guess flash doesn't really do anything. You can definitely see how skinny Rosemary is from this view, though. She's got that ribs, skinny little hips. Hello there, Bruce. Hello there, Betty. Hope you're both doing well. Just hanging out here with Rosemary outside. She decided to not go back inside like she normally does when I start these lives. I might swing around depending on if she's not going to move, just to get a little bit more of a face shot going. Right now we get the skinny Rosemary look. We definitely would love to get like another half a pound or so on this kitty. But she for sure struggles though with getting some weight gain. Get her some fat injections, like around the hips. But I hope everybody's doing well on this Wednesday, this Whisker Wednesday. Hopefully you all had a good day, settling in for the night. Or maybe where you are, it's Thursday by now. If you happen to be new to this live, if you want to say hello, please do. If you have kitties, let me know. If you have any kitty questions, please let me know. Maybe y'all can hear some of these birds. Excuse me. Clear my throat a little bit. Yeah, let me swing around. I'm gonna swing around. Get a more of a front shot for little old Rosemary. Oh. There. Hi, honey. Now everybody can see your green eyeballs. I know. It's such a hard life for Rosemary. What you gotta do to get a good shot. Hello there, Ruby. Hope your headache gets better. Thanks for popping in. Take care. Oh, I know, Rosie. I know. You're a good girl. Who's a sleepy little baby girl? Yes, those who have kind of followed along these lives for a little bit know that we're possibly thinking of moving out of North Carolina. A couple of states in mind. One of them could be my home state of Arizona. And I think our kitties would definitely melt out there in that Arizona heat. Bruce, it's 94 degrees out there. I think we're in the 80s. I was looking at Phoenix temps. It was about 105. I definitely don't miss those higher temps. But I think the kitties would love those higher temps. Hello there, Sydney Cat. How you doing on this Wednesday? I think I saw you on Luis's live earlier in the day. She definitely got a lot of youngins on her live. I don't know if I'd really care for that, to be honest with you. Hello there. I'll just call you Al. Hope you're doing well today. Al, do you have kitties? We have 9. This is Rosemary, one of 9. She's 16, 17. She's deaf. And she's enjoying her outside porch time at the moment. Sydney Cat, you were on your phone, so I could not check their accounts. Ah, gotcha. Yeah, Sydney, for me, I'm kind of sub maxed out. So I don't really look into any other accounts. Al, oh, sorry, I don't have a very good English. I hardly. Okay. Okay. Well, Al, it's nice to meet you. I'm glad that you're here. Hello there, John. Hope you're doing well today. We start with Rosemary today. We might even end with Rosemary too. But we're kind of hang out with her for a little while. If you are new, I'd love for you to say hello if you don't mind. You can say hello to Rosemary. She's one of the favorites of the bunch. She's like, I'm trying to sleep, human. Yeah, those who may not know, I did have a community poll out on a favorite Rosemary sleeping position. So if you haven't checked that out, if you want to check that out sometime later and vote, that'd be great. I was saying a little earlier that we might be moving out to Arizona, potentially my hometown, home state, and I think the kitties would definitely love those warm temps. We now have to get a spatula and kind of, scrape them off the the concrete, flip them over like hamburgers, and get their other sides. John, yeah, we're kind of the same. Higher temps, and parts of our grass are starting to have some heat stress. They're starting to brown a little bit because we haven't had any rain for a little while. This phone is getting warm. I'm not surprised, so I might only hang out here for a few more minutes with Rosemary because I don't want this thing to shut down. That's annoying, so I might hang here for another minute or so, go inside and let it cool off, hang out with some of the kitties upstairs as Rosemary continues to cook herself. The little kitty. I know, honey, I'm bugging you. Is this your tail? You gonna chew your tail? No. John, you heard us to get 110 in Phoenix this weekend. You heard correctly. You heard correctly. It definitely get hot out in Arizona. 110, 120. Not unheard of. Summertime. Yeah, then it cools down at nighttime to like 85. Alright, I'm going to hang out with Rosemary probably for a couple more minutes, unless I get another heat warming up text again. Notification. Because I don't want the live to shut down like it's done before. There's a question for everybody. If y'all want to give an answer. What was the last movie you went to in a movie theater? If you remember, if you know, the last movie you went to in the movie theater. Bruce, 131 degrees in Iraq. Whew. Crazy. The Watchers. I don't know if I'm familiar with that, Sydney. And Bruce, Earthquake. I don't know if I know that one either. Kind of seems like the movie theater business, that whole stuff is just kind of, people aren't really going out to the movies much anymore. Not with all the streaming services nowadays. Netflix, Hulu, Disney, Apple. I know, I'm playing with your toes. You're like, don't play with my toes. The Watchers is a 2024 American supernatural written by I'm not Shyamalan. I'm sorry, I'm gonna screw that name up. John, you don't remember Talladega Nights? That was like in the, gosh, I don't know when that was. Sometimes in the 2000s. Well, here's a different kind of movie question. Has anybody, or who here has been into a drive-in movie theater? Y'all remember drive-in movie theaters? I don't think any exists anymore. But I always liked winning drive-in movie theaters. Bruce, you been to the drive-in movie theaters? I'd imagine, John, you've probably been in the drive-in movie theaters too. There used to be, like my wife was saying, I guess there's one in Phoenix still, but there was always something special about a drive-in movie theater. Hanging in your car or getting up on your hood, on the back of a truck bed, turning on the radio to hear the sound. Just nothing quite like a drive-in movie theater experience. Sydney Cat in the 90s, he went to see The Wedding Singer. He ordered the best hot dog ever and a blue slushy with an adorable guy next to you. Such a fun memory. Awesome. Good to hear. John, you see a lot of abandoned drive-ins. Hello there, LGG. Hope you're doing well today. How's your kitty doing? How's Misa doing? And LGG, I forgot where you live. I don't know if you live in the U.S. I think it might have been Texas, but I'm not sure. Do you remember drive-in movie theaters? I would say, John, if you can go to abandoned ones, you can bring like a metal detector. You might find some crazy stuff in the grounds. Misa's back to her old ways, obnoxiously vocal and always wanting love. I can't get a break from her. Glued to your hip, huh? Nice. And you live in Houston. Okay. I thought you lived in Texas somewhere. If you live in Texas, LGG, I don't know if you're familiar with that 600-pound show about the weight loss surgery with Dr. Now, or Dr. No as we call him. I know he's based out of Houston. Kind of cool to talk to him sometime. All the stories he could tell, I'm sure. You still have a few drive-ins that work still, and maybe one that's 20 minutes away. Okay. Have you been to one recently? Because I was also asking earlier, like, what is the last movie in the theater that you went to? Also, if anybody is new to this live stream, say hello. Don't be shy. Introduce yourself. Right now, you're looking at Rosemary, one of 9 little kitty cats that we got here that are kind enough to let us live in their home. Us humans. That message hasn't popped up again. The phone's not too bad, so... LGG, it's been about 10 years or so. I forgot what I saw. The last movie in the theaters was Nefarious. And boy, that was a trip. John, your friend in Canada, Heather, got 2 kittens, a brother and a sister. Friend is 66 and forgot how kittens can be. Yes, kittens will definitely keep her young. Hello there, Spexapill. Hope you're doing well. Spexapill, I've just been asking a couple of questions for those who've been popping in the chat and introducing themselves or saying hello. One, do you remember drive-in theaters? And what was the last movie you went to an actual theater? Hello there, Aiden. You have 3 kittens, Aiden? Awesome. Are you fostering kittens, or are they like part of your family? Again, if you are new, name is Adam. This is Catatainment, aka, and you're looking at Rosemary. She's one of 9 little kitty cats that we have. LGG, always told yourself I won't become a cat person, and now Miss so starting. Yep, that's how it starts. You start with 1, and then you have 9. Aiden, they're all part of your family. How many kitties do you have? Do you just have the 3 kittens, or are there more? Specs, you don't no drive-ins and something with 3D. Okay. I have no idea the last movie I saw in the movie theater right now. My wife, if she's listening, she might be. She'll probably let chat know or remind me, but I have no idea. It might have been The Boy and the Heron, maybe. Um, a Studio Ghibli animated film. Uh, I would have an awesome radio voice. Well, yeah, because I have a radio face, so my radio voice would go with my radio face, as I like to say. LGG, you have an. Oh yeah, that's right. I remember you. That oxalot. That's that salamander, right? LGG, I think, because I had no idea what that was. I thought it was a cat of some kind or some kind of. I think I'm thinking of an ocelot though. Aiden, yes. If you hang around for a little bit longer, you're gonna see eight more cats altogether. We have 9 total. So I'm gonna actually go inside and show the others here. This was just Rosemary, our melted 16-year-old deaf kitty who melts out in the sun. Shutter Island, John. That was, gosh, when was that? That was like in the 90s, I want to say. Okay, let me see if I can try to get off the ground here slowly and safely. Say bye, Rosemary. He says bye, people. It's nice melting with you. Okay, let me get up. Bye, girl. Maybe we'll see you in your sink a little later. All right. Let me get past the movie over there that might be copyrighted issues with the soundtrack of Titanic. Go upstairs. Okay, let's go visit these 2 boys. Hey, Tang. What's up? We're gonna go say hello to Yoda and Tang. Tang. So the orange tabby here is Tang. And the tuxedo is Yoda. Hi, Yoda. You got one eye? Hi, buddy. Yoda might look cute, Aiden, but he's a punk. He's a troublemaker. Hey, buddy. What's up, Tang? Tang is 3. Tang is him and his sister Tiny. They are the youngest that we have. Most of our kitties are older. Specs. What about Pandora? You'll be seeing Pandora in a little bit if you hang out here. Maybe in about 10 minutes or so. Aiden, go ahead and what's your question? You can ask any question you want. If you have cat questions too, or you need any cat advice, please let me know. No doggies. Just the 9 kitties, no doggies. I'm not anti-dog, but I have a preference of cats. What about yourself? It looks like Specs, though, has dogs. Specs appeal. A doggy and a kitty, or doggies and kitties. Hi. Are you trying to climb up my leg? Now you're stuck. I know, you're like a little toddler, aren't you? That's the thing about cats, they're like little toddlers. Hello there, Danielle. Hope you're doing well on this Whisker Wednesday. I had a dog when I was very young that constantly ran away. And we kept on finding, sorry, I can't talk, in the pound. Aiden, you have two doggies? Yeah, I don't think we'll ever have dogs. If we did, if we ever had a dog, I think we'd get like a wiener dog. Because to me, wiener dogs are kind of like cats. They're about the size of cats. And they're very independent, I think, as far as that goes. Tang, turn around, buddy. John, you had a hot dog for lunch. What's up, Tang? Now there are some cat breeds, different types of cats that me and my wife would still eventually like to have in our home. Norwegian forest cat, I think would be cool to have. A Maine Coon, I think would be cool to have. A Savannah cat, even though Savannah cats are expensive, I think a Savannah cat would be really cool to have because of their kind of feral nature. And because they can get to be like 30 pounds and they swim in swimming pools and they just have a lot of cool aspects to them. But boy, are they expensive though. Oh, Danielle, I've just been asking everybody, do you remember drive-in movie theaters? And what was the last movie you went to? Aiden, you used to have 19 kitties. Wow. I guess they all just kind of passed on, I would imagine. Bruce, yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's around that price for a Savannah cat. It kind of depends on their what is it? Their F. I forgot what F stands for, but like their F range. It goes like 1 to 5, I think. So it can be crazy expensive for sure. Maine Coons anywhere from 1,500 to 38. I guess depending on maybe the breed, not the breed, but like the breeder perhaps. Aiden one died. Yeah, Aiden. We've had in our life, me and my wife, we've had 13 kitties altogether, and we had 4 pass away. The hardest part was losing 3 of them in 6 months. That was a rough stretch, a couple years back. Get right, Tang. Danielle, it's been almost 20 years since you went to a theater. Yeah, I'm getting that. John saw something in the 90s. So yeah, I'm definitely getting a lot of folks who haven't been into the movie theater for a while. It's like, do people ever even go to movie theaters anymore? Here's another interesting question, just kind of off the top of my head. Um, who has in chat? Let me know. Do you have a home phone still? Do you have a home phone still? Aiden, these are our children. So right now you're looking at one of our sons. No, no, we don't have any human kids. Let's see. So Bruce is saying no, he doesn't have a home phone anymore. How about anybody else? Aiden, yeah, you have a home phone, but it's dead. John is asking what's a landline. How about anybody else? Danielle, if you're still on here, Sydney Cat, if you're still on here, whoever else might be on here, do y'all have a home phone? There might be some folks who, if they're a little bit younger, they're like, what's a home phone? Like, what is that? Look at all the shedding here. See this? This is what you get to look forward to if you have a lot of kitties. Crazy. Danielle, your grandmother does. Yeah, so we basically, because of me, when I say we still have a home phone and always will as long as we have the capability of having a home phone. Okay, yeah, so payphones. Who knows what a payphone is? Or when was the last time you saw a payphone out in public? I think I have kind of an older crowd in here, so I think most people know what a payphone is, but you know, when was the last time you saw a payphone out in public? Bruce, you're saying 1982? When's the last time you saw? So 40 years ago? My wife is saying Canada. Must have been when we went up to Canada, because we've been to Canada at least once. We're gonna hang out with Tang and Yoda for a few more minutes, and then we're gonna go see what most of our other kitties are doing. Aiden, I stream for an hour a night. I stream every night or every day, so I'll be on here for about another half hour or so. Hi, Yoda. Let me move your guys' litter box over a little bit. Come over this way. John, there was a payphone at the 7-Eleven in your town. I picked up the receiver and it had a dial tone. That's wild. That's really crazy. Sometimes Yoda is a little rambunctious during these lives. And sometimes, as you can see today, you looking outside, Tang? Sometimes Yoda is a little lazy. Bye, Aiden. I appreciate you stopping by and talking about yourself. Take care. Have a good night. Are you being fashionable there, Tang? You coming back from your trip to Hawaii? It's not quite off, is it? It still isn't off, huh? Even after that big old jump. Hi, Tang. Am I making a fool of you? You're looking good, though. You're looking festive tonight. Hi, buddy. Oh, you're a good buddy boy. Here, let me get that. If you are new to this live, say hello if you don't mind in chat. Love to talk to you. Maybe you have kitties. Let us know in the chat. We got 9 cats here all together. Yeah, Yoda doesn't care right now. He says, I don't care what you put on me. I'm tired. I had a hard day being Yoda. Hi, Tang. Yoda, you're about ready to roll off of this table here. He does not look pleased, does he? Hi. Okay. All right, Yoda. I'm gonna let you be. All right, let's go into another room. Yes, Tang? You know you gotta stay in here, buddy. Yeah, I know you wanna go out, but you know you gotta stay in here. Go on. Hey, we only got 3 cats on the bed today. Ugh. Hey, Max. Oh, you good boy. Tine. Are you seeing what's going on with your fellow tuxedo? Zelda, you're looking a little grumpy over there. Don't worry, Zelda, I'll get to you. Zelda. Andorra. Hi, Max. Give me a bowling ball. Baby. Hi. Hello there, Tranquil. How you doing today, Tranquil? Tranquil, I had a question I've been asking everybody. Uh, do you remember driving movie theaters? And what was the last movie that you went to that you can remember in the theaters? Joe Gordon Maximus, he's got his little, what is this? A little worm. He's all worm. The worm has taken over his body, but he's too lazy to care about it. It looks like he's got a snake on his head. Oh, there, Max. Trinkle, you went to drive-in movie theaters when you were a kid. Okay. I always liked that experience, Tranquil. We had some growing up out in Arizona. At one point in time, I actually lived in a trailer park, and behind the trailer park was a drive-in movie theater, and we could always kind of sit up on the, because there was like a concrete wall that kind of encased the trailer park, and you got up onto the trailer park, up onto that wall, and you could watch the movies. You couldn't hear the sound, but you could watch the movies, and that was always cool. Zelda, you're looking a little festive. Oh, we also today, we had a couple of kitties go to the vet today. We had the baby over here and Kit go in. It was just their annual time. They got good reports. They were all healthy, all that good fun stuff. Everything sounded good, looked good. And they just got a rabies shot. So, easy peasy for once. For one time, we finally had an easy vet trip. There. And Zelda's got a fashionable scarf. John, in the 70s in Germany, you went to the movies every night at the Armed Force Theater. 50 cents for a show and 10 cents for a bag of popcorn. Isn't that crazy how things change in price? Now what is it to go to the movie theater? Like 10, 15 bucks for a ticket. $12 for a small bag of popcorn and $10 for a Coke. We're gonna go over here see what Tiny's up to. Hi. You want to say hello to Tiny? Tiny. Tiny. Are you being shy, honey? Are you gonna go in there? Hi, Tiny. And I, Tiny, you jump on the scratching post and the whole thing shakes. Oh, we got Kit. Sorry, it's a little blurry. Let me unblur it. There we go. Kit was the other one that went to the vet. Kit, are you gonna play? I don't think so. No, she's in Tiny's spot, but, well, what did we just talk? Now she's under the bed. Hi, honey. Yep, we definitely spoke too soon. If you happen to be new to this live stream, say hello if you don't mind. If you have kitties, love kitties, let me know in the chat. If you have any kitty questions, let me know in the chat also. Right now you're looking at the baby. The black tuxedo over there is Max. I was going to say the calico, the tabby over there is Zelda. And this one here is Pandora. Oh, yes, I know, you're a good baby. Wait. I know, Pandora. Twinkle, you're judged by your phone quality. You know, Twinkle, I've heard as far as that kind of stuff goes. I'm assuming you're talking about like a YouTube video or something. I've heard people. I kind of heard the same thing, but I've also kind of heard that people are more forgiving when it comes to video quality compared to audio quality. Like if the video quality maybe is not as sharp or whatever, that people don't aren't as, they're not necessarily as like harsh, if you will. But if you have audio issues, then it just makes it more difficult, and I kind of understand that. But yeah, I mean, cell phones aren't cheap necessarily to buy or to to pay for month to month. Oh, who's a good girl? Who's a lazy white kitty cat? He says, hello, humans. Check out my nose. Yeah, we still got about, I guess, about 2 months or so, 2.5 months of storing, containing, holding, I should say, Pandora's pee and poop. Hi, baby girl. I know you're a good little kitty cat. Oh, stretchy, stretchy. How about you? You want the worm? Baby. Oh, somebody's playing peekaboo over here. Sometimes Tiny reminds me of a little gremlin. She just pops her head up and then she goes back down and then she pops her head up again. She looks like a little gremlin sometimes. Wi-Fi related stuff. Could be. That's another kind of crazy thing. You definitely don't like get the Wi-Fi you pay for. So just as an example, like my my wife and I, our cell or not our cell phone, our Wi-Fi service is through Spectrum. I don't know if you all are familiar with Spectrum or not. Some of you probably are. Some of you probably aren't. But we have a gig, but it's really not a gig. Even if you have it like hardwired into the wall, you'll be lucky to get like maybe like download speeds of maybe like 400, 300 if you're lucky. If it's hardwired, and then if you're on Wi-Fi, you might be like in the 2 to 300 range. So it's amazing. You pay for a gig, but you don't even get close to that. But because my wife works from home, we need those higher numbers. Bruce, you had Spectrum in Florida. Service wasn't great, or wasn't good. No, Spectrum service isn't good, but unfortunately, we don't really have many options here. It's the same with like our electric company. It's Duke, and Duke I don't consider to be all that great either. But we don't really have many options service-wise for our our electricity. How is Xfinity? Is that part of Comcast or is that something else? As Pandora just gracefully shows her little face to the crowd. It is Comcast. Okay. I guess in the end, really none of the companies are really great because they know they're so big that they cannot necessarily give the best service, but they know that because of the size, it's like, I mean, people don't really have many options. So you're kind of stuck with one devil or you're stuck with another devil. The devil you know or the devil you don't know. You're kind of screwed either way. Tenants got the good service because they got the drop. I get 2 boosts, so you're shy, and then Go Fiber. Glow Fiber is your fiber optic. I never heard of Glow Fiber. I haven't heard of that. I wonder if that's like a Virginia-based company. Tranquil, you have nothing now. I never had. Well, it's not good. Oh, got a little loving here. A little loving session. Casanova is playing the Lovester. This is where Max thinks he's Casanova to these ladies. Now Zelda doesn't have a mean bone in her body, so Zelda likes it. She won't hiss or growl at Max. But if he tries to do this with another female, then yeah, they would be smacking him. Oh, now she got a little tail licking going on. A little grooming from Max Zelda, taking care. I guess my wife is saying Zelda chased Kitty and Norman, a couple of passed on kitties, but for the most part, though, Zelda's a good kitty. Hello there, Icon. Hope you're doing well. We are starting to somewhat wrap up here. We got about another 5-7 minutes or so left on this live. I'll probably go downstairs and hang out with Rosemary for the remaining time. Yeah, Icon, we're good. Another day with the kitties. It's always a good thing. You can see Icon here, one kitty that you don't see very often in these live streams. Kit came back out again. She hid under the bed when we said Kit is out, but Kit is back now, back out here again. So she's just not seen very often in these live streams, and she's in Tiny's tote. Tiny's not happy about that, but yeah, Kit had a hard day. Kit had to go to the vet today. Kit and the baby had to go to the vet. Nothing like crazy, just an annual exam and a rabies shot. So she did a good job. She was a good girl. Hey, Tang Tang. Tang Tang. Oh, come here, Tiny. Oh, come here. Tiny, you gotta let go of the carpet. Tiny. Oh, you have no idea how heavy Tiny is to hold in one hand. She got some weight on her. All right, we're gonna go back downstairs and we're gonna finish this live with Rosemary. Hi, Tiny. What are you doing? So, gonna say goodbye to Kit, Tine, the baby, Pandora, Zelda, and Max. We're gonna finish with Rosemary. Again, let me mute. This Titanic movie. Hey, Rosie. Your kitties are excited. They're the Shenandoah. Can't say that word. That choo-choo train is coming along. Shenandoah. I know I drive people crazy with my pronunciations. They either shake their head or they want to slap me. So, but I try. And just think, I'll be helping teach first graders in a month or so. Scary proposition for those kids. The funny thing is they probably pronounce better than I. Most of them can probably probably speak better than I and write better than me. But they have to call me Mr. Holmes, even though I hate that, actually. I wish they could just call me by my first name. It's like we don't call the students by their last name. We call them by their first name. I never really understood that. Hello there, Beanie. Not to worry about those who get offended that you mispronounce. Yeah, I probably already mispronounced your name, B, several times. So, my apologies. Like I said, eventually I'll need to, with these lives, I'll need to get like a printed out bunch of like words and just try to say them throughout the live. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, so I might get like 2 people watching. But that's okay. So it's Spanish. Okay, gotcha. No, a little Espanol, como está, but not much. That's about my extent. No, bueno, I think. Que pasa? Okay. So anyways. Rosemary, what's going on? Those new to this live, if you're just checking this out right now, you are looking at Rosemary. Rosemary is around 16 or so. She's deaf. She has thyroid disease, and she's one of 9 kitties. I already showed the other kitties, so I'm not going to show them again. I'm just kind of finishing up this live with Rosemary, who's by her sink, because she is a sink dweller. She's like part sink or something. John, did I learn Spanish at a food truck? Maybe. I did go to kind of a Spanish school. I will say I was in the minority, so you feel like I would have picked up some Spanish there, but I think I just picked up the cursing words, which I don't remember any of them anyways. But yeah, maybe. And I'm not too bright sometimes, but that's part of my endearing nature or aggravating nature, depending on who you ask. I always say people love me or people hate me. There's no in between with me once they get to know me. But anyways, it is about time to wrap this up. So I want to say goodbye to everybody who's popped on here and hung out for this last hour with me and these goofball cats, or these cats and me being the goofball. Not sure, but anyways, Tranquil, John, Beanie, Benny, if you're still in here, Danielle, if you're still in here, Icon, Sydney Cats. Bruce, just scrolling down, see if I'm missing any names. I don't think I am, but if I am, I'm sorry. I might mispronounce your name anyways. So, but anyways, y'all have a good night. Take care. God bless. Adopt an older kitty if you can, and hug a kitty if you got one. I'll be back here same time tomorrow, mispronouncing people's names and words and all that fun stuff on whatever I call Thursdays. I don't know, Tabby Thursdays, Taco Thursdays. I have no idea. Anyways, y'all take care. Have a good night. Till next time. Bye bye.